All right, in this video, I will be reviewing the Holiday Living 3.5 foot tall Santa. We got this from Lowe's in the year 2023, and here's the box. And here's the inflatable, not quite blown up yet. As always, if you like our content, please like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate it. I'm gonna plug it in. There it goes. This is a Jimmy product. See it blow up. Blowing up pretty well so far. I like it so far. Is he gonna stand up on his own? Is he gonna do it? I think he is. Maybe. Oh. He got his arm out. Oh, there it goes. Nope. I think he's gonna stand up on his own. Whoa, look at that. Perfect. I like it. Yeah, looks good. Turn lights off. This one actually lights up pretty well. You know, it's just a single bulb. I'm pretty sure these 3.5 footers usually just get a single bulb. Yeah, but it lights up pretty good for just a single bulb, and yeah, looks pretty good. I like it. Put the lights back on. I mean, it's just a generic Santa Claus, and it's 3.5 feet tall. He's kind of look like he's sitting down. It's a nice one. The nice thing about these ones that they usually get them for a good price. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on inflatables for your display, or you just want to add to your display without spending a lot of money, it's a nice addition. It's you don't have to get if you don't want anything really fancy like a 12-foot tall animated Santa Claus, waving his hand or going up and down a chimney. I just want a nice, simple inflatable that's just gonna sit there and add a little bit of color or cheer to our yard or our display. It's a cute enough inflatable to do that. Or like I said, we use them because we have so many inflatables anyways. We just use them, we just kind of intersperse them throughout our display. We're right next to our really big ones, or we put them in front. We have like really big ones, like we have like a 12-foot tall one or something, but it's like, the bottom, there's not really much to see, like the bottom of the inflatable. Really, you gotta look up top because that's where the face is, that's where their arms are doing something or holding something. So it kind of put the smaller ones like in front of those ones. So it's like there's like more to see as opposed to just, kind of what we use them for. Or we also use them for fillers. There's like, we have two like big ones next to each other, and there's like a gap in between them. Because that's just how it is. They just can't mesh up right next to each other. There's like a gap. We'll put like a small one like this right in between the gap, so there's like it's just a long continuous wall basically of inflatables to look at. And if you've seen our walkthrough videos, we kind of have it set up in like there's like paths and walkways and kind of set up like a maze almost. That's what we mostly use them for. So yeah, it's just some stuff to keep in mind. I will say these light bulbs that come in these ones. I don't know if the 3.5 footers in particular, or just all the ones that are like these little button ones. They kind of the bulbs, depending on how often you have your inflatable plugged in, like the lights aren't going to last 3-4 years, maybe longer. If you have them plugged in like 24 hours a day, which you really shouldn't do, they might only last a couple of years. If you don't have them plugged in for like 4 hours a night, 5 days a week, they might last 4, 5, 6 years maybe. But it's just something to keep in mind. In any case, so like I said, for what it is, it's a generic Santa Claus. 3.5 feet, it's a good price. It's a good inflatable. I would recommend it if you can find it for a price you're okay paying. It'll serve its purpose pretty well. I do like it though. So we could go push test before we go. Yeah, I mean it has sandbags in the bottom, so make it so it always kind of stand up like that. In any case, I think that's all I gotta say about this inflatable though. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.